En udda växtliknande. Oh Jesus, my brain isn't raining. Not me trying to change the colors on my PC and accidentally turning it off. Good job, Knugen. Good job. Such a good girl. That is so bad. I'm guessing she pressed the start menu and then just accidentally went into like accidentally pressed, which is kind of interesting how you managed, but I'm actually not too surprised, to be honest. A strange plant-like being that emerges briefly from the canopy to spit venom-filled balls of thorns at the intruders. You're just preying on my downfall, aren't you? Probably. Send us that a light. Its spitballs can be knocked back at it. Well, now I'm gonna take advantage and try a Hall of God fight. Go for it, Brian. Go for it. Me neither. My fingers do honor, oh Jesus. Thank you for telling me, Knugen. I will keep that in mind if I ever do meet you. We have the squid. Misclicked 3 times. And we have the opal. Just a hunch. You're so smart, Knugen. The flying creatures have their own ways of dealing with dangers and prey, including razor-sharp stingers and acidic venom. We have the Fool Eater, a large trapping plant that claps tightly shut when it detects prey passing by. Keep an eye out for its little teeth. Real big brain in you, huh? Also, welcome to knowing me. This is a regular recurrence. Yes. We also have the Aluba. It is said that these gentle flyers are attracted to the resting places of beings of great power. They can be found around the teacher's archives. They can be found around the Lake of Un, around the White Lady. I don't remember exactly where else, but yeah. We have the charged Lumaflies. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Lumaflies in this cluster. Small swarms of Lumaflies have been known to build up static charges, which can suddenly unleash themselves on unsuspecting passerby. Care must be taken to avoid wandering into these hazardous discharges. We have... No, Cannonball. No, you didn't just do that. I don't even know if I can speak softly like this. I think I can, but it's gonna sound so stupid. Why'd you do that, though? Okay. We have the Duranda. I guess my Switch has other ideas. It put me in Fortnite instead. I see. I did not cast that cannibal. I tried to read it in Swedish. There was a difference. Do not force me to speak Swedish. That's gonna be fucking loud. Don't do that. We have the Duranda, which has 1, 2, 3, 4 wings and 1, 2 antenna. And we have officially hit midnight because my light turned off. Then we have the Durando, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 limbs. The vast acid pools of Greenpath are frequented by large armor-shelled bugs. They seem to largely ignore outsiders, so the more creative and athletic explorers can likely enlist their help to cross. They are not hostile, but they hurt if if you touch them. Just like me. No. Then we have some moss chargers. We have the moss charger, and we have the massive moss charger, which this little guy is what they contain. A family of small, feeble creatures that attempt to scare off predators by making themselves appear larger than they actually are. By gathering moss from their surroundings, they're able to bulk up their apparent form to take on a monstrous appearance. While many of these critters must rely on this unique form of deception due to their solitary lifestyle, others have chosen to take advantage of safety in numbers, moving together as a single entity known as a massive moss charge to run down threats. I realize I sometimes turn British. We also hit the 12-hour mark, guys. We've been live for 12 hours now, Jesus Christ. Their mossy disguises made them look so much more menacing than the little bugs they are, giving them the confidence to charge at would-be predators. The effect is even more pronounced when they group together. So this little guy, only has one little guy. But the massive one has 1, 2, 3, 4. Together we make a big, massive massager. Live for 12 hours? Who is she? Fluffy Hedgehog. It's quite an effective trick, as these beasts are very frightening at first glance. Entering the fungal wastes, where we can find loads of different things. This humid, spongy grotto is home to a clan of mushroom folk who chose to align themselves with the kingdom of Halonist. Like the rest of the kingdom, they've begun to succumb to the infection. I'm starting to get sleepy. That is okay. That's kind of what this segment is for. Do I just get 3 ad snoozes a stream, or are they? I think there's just might be per stream, which is gonna be sad because I won't have any left for tomorrow. The scent of the decay lingers in the air. I suppose that's how the mushrooms like it. So we have, how many mushrooms can I spot? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And of course, the whole ceiling and the walls seem to be made of mushroom as well. When at rest, the people of the mushroom clan blend in nearly perfectly with their fungal landscape. Big mushroom, that's a big ass ogre. Then we have the tiny little guys. Some mushrooms in the wastes are extremely resilient. Their caps' tough skin resists piercing and slicing by nails, and the rubbery flesh repels impacts with incredible efficiency. They can be useful when scaling the deeper vertical portions of the cavern. Some of these vertical expanses overlook caustic pools of acid water. Obviously, great caution is advised when attempting to scale such heights, if a safe landing is unlikely. Here we can find best girl Bretta, Mr. Mushroom. I said Bretta. Oh my god, this is best girl Crop. I'm so sorry. I saw Bretta and I thought Bretta. This is Bretta. This is Legiter. Cloth, a timid warrior who wanders the deepest, darkest corners of Hellenist in search of powerful opponents, in her quest to become braver and stronger. She wields her club, carved from the tooth of an ancient husk, with cautious strength, when she isn't hiding from danger, that is. Mr. Mushroom. Mushroom? Mr. Mushroom. One of the few mushrooms to have so far escaped the infection's grasp. This peculiar traveler has been spotted in many different locations, mumbling to himself in some forgotten language. I'd love to hear stories of his travels, but I can't understand them. Bretta. A damsel in distress in one of the lower chambers of the wastes. She somehow wandered into danger and found herself trapped amongst the twisted, thorny passages above. Now she awaits a savior to come to her rescue. Later in my journey, I found her back in Dirtmouth, sitting nervously on a bench. Was she waiting for someone yet again? Leg eater. This skittish bug has made himself at home among the husks of the dead in the upper reaches of the fungal wastes. He may be unable to see, but his powerful sense of smell more than makes up for it. For a price, he offers a number of very useful charms, though they're quite delicate and easily broken. And he conveniently also provides a repair service. Is there a fire going in the background? Yeah. I put on some ambient sounds to make silence not be too silent. Cozy. Yeah. It's a fireplace and there's some there should be some thunder sounds as well that can be audible sometimes. So it's a real cozy night, I want to say. Some rain sounds, slight at least. We have the fiends of the fungal wastes, the funglin, and the fungoon. A gas-filled balloon creature that floats gently in the air, ignoring the world around it. Upon reaching adulthood, these floating fiends take to spitting streams of noxious gas at passers-by below. We have the fungified husks. One, two. A husk of a fallen bug filled with and reanimated by infected spores, which it releases into the air to attack threats. We have the sporg, which in itself has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different spores. A modified fungal growth that spits spores full of pressurized gas. These spores are known to explode on contact. So am I. What? We have the ambloom, a mindless walking mushroom. It doesn't attack directly, but its brambly cap can be trouble. In recent times, the natives of the fungal wastes have become increasingly aggressive toward outsiders. Whether their ferocity is fueled by the desire to protect their young or by some other force isn't completely clear. We have the Shroomaling. This defenseless young mushroom rely on simple instinct, blindly running from dangers. The Shroomal warrior, I love this guy. He has the best sound, like the best voice line in the game. He's so iconic. Iconic. It's kind of good word. These fiercely fungal fighters use their spongy, flexible caps to roll and bounce around, leaving toxic spore clouds in their wake. We have the big Shroomal ogres. A massive, beastly mushroom soldier with a heavily armored cap. It throws its weight behind powerful headbutt attacks and can also spit globs of venom at foes from a distance. They do their best to blend in as well, but their size makes a challenge. Venom. We do love some venom. Venom. We can also find the Queen Station. A testament to Hallownest's dedication to uniting the people of the neighboring lands. Queen Station connects Fog Canyon and the fungal wastes with the rest of the kingdom via the stagways, allowing quick, convenient travel by stag to either region from nearly anywhere. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed now. I'm over too, as per usual. So you have a good night, and I want to continue in the stream, but you do continue to sleep while everyone is. You too. Good night, son. Night, Big Rainer. Wow, thank you. Good night to you too. I'll probably see you tomorrow, right? I'll be live all day tomorrow. Good night. If you listen closely, you can still faintly hear their voices. And bells? In livelier times, it is said to have been one of the busiest stations in the kingdom, with hundreds of bugs, if not thousands, riding in and out of the region. The Pale King apparently took great interest in civil engineering, as evidenced by the complex building projects found throughout the far reaches of the kingdom. Queen Station is especially impressive, given the inhospitable environments it links. To have constructed such a spacious stagway station so deep into Hallownest, with minimal impact on the surrounding landscape, is truly a monumental achievement. And in the Queen Station, we can find Willow. She's so cute. This friendly, long-necked bug can be found feeding on the fungus growing from the ceiling of the stations, among other things. I'm not sure I like that hungry look she's giving me. She's gonna eat you. Willow wants to eat you. The stagways. In Hallownest's prime, this vast network of tunnels transported bugs to and from the distant corners of the kingdom. In the wake of the kingdom's fall, though, the tunnels have all but been abandoned. And here we can find 1, 2 Lumify lanterns, and also a stagway sign. I get scared by the thunder every time it comes around. We also have a bench where you can sit and rest. Anyone sleeping? I think I have a few of them. Welcome in, Babushka. Welcome in. He must have strong legs to carry multiple passengers on his backside. Now it seems only one long stag remains. He continues to service the entire stagway system diligently, rushing to answer the bells call no matter the time or place. And he has 1, 2 seats on his back. Then we have the stag nest, which has 1, 2, 3 luma flies, and also a bunch of bells. The stag nest, birthplace of all stags, sits nestled in the cliffs above Dartmouth. Long ago, the nest was a bright and festive place, full of stags constantly scurrying around in all directions. Now, it sits empty, with not a single other living stag to be found. It's only a matter of time before the stags are no more. Or is it? There could still be hope. There's an egg that has been cracked. There could be a tiny little stag somewhere. In Fungal, of course, we also find the Mantis village. Though some might call the people of the Mantis tribe simple savages, their culture has a rich history steeped in traditions that date back to ancient times, long before the birth of Hallownest. The tribe is fiercely protective of its territory, going so far as to mount the masks of felled beasts on poles at its border to deter would-be invaders from setting foot on its soil. We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2 different signs. The mantises shunned the technological advances brought by the Kale Ping. The Kale Ping. Sorry. The Pale King, of course. The Pale King's influence, choosing instead to construct their buildings from bone and sinew. That's not to say they lack technology, though. These witchers are surprisingly advanced. The people of the Mantis tribe always had a relationship with Hallownest that was tenuous at best. Long ago, they agreed to a truce to protect their village from the kingdom's expansion. They retained sovereignty in their domain, and in exchange, they agreed to stem the flow of hostile beasts rising up from the depth of Deepnest. They continued to honor that agreement even after the fall of the kingdom. I was so close to beating the NKJ on Radiant, but did a dumb and died. That's sad, Brian. Could almost jump though. Could almost jump. You did good though. Such a good boy. In the Mantis tribe, bravery and honor are respected above all. The claws of fallen warriors are proudly displayed on the walls of the family's homes as sign of reverence. And then of course we have the fiends of the Mantis village. We have the Mantis youth. The Mantis tribe trains its soldiers from birth, and even the youngest children among them are fierce fighters. Their long, razor-sharp stingers can take anyone who dares trespass on Mantis ground. Perhaps they shed their wings as a rite of passage into adulthood. Perhaps they do. Perhaps. The Mantis warrior. Adults of the Mantis tribe trade in their wings and stingers for finely honed claws. Their training allows them to wield these claws with deadly accuracy. I might hit the hay. Sleep well when you get to it, loves. Thank you. I'm gonna go until 1 a.m., so 40 more minutes. But thank you. See you tomorrow, Knugan. Sleep well, you little cutie. Oh my god, our kisses are good tingle. This is so freaking amazing. I'm glad to hear it. They are such a dividing thing, though, if you like kisses or not. See ya tomorrow. Okay, bye, cutie. Bye. Then, of course, we have the Mantis Lords, who sit, all three sisters, atop their thrones. The Mantis Triumvirate, these powerful warriors have ruled their tribe with wisdom and grace for countless generations. It is said that those who provide themselves worthy in battle against the lords earn the respect and admiration of the tribe, as well as passage through their territory. Kisses were they good? There was once a fourth lord, but his lust for power put him at odds with his fellow rulers, and he was cast out of the Mantis tribe, along with his followers. We're not even halfway through this book, Jesus Christ, it's so long, look at it. This is what we have done, and this is what's left. I wish I had nails. Tapping with nails is so good. So sorry. And now we shall enter the City of Tears. Which has the various inhabitants. When I did this. A sprawling city in a hollowed out cavern beneath a lake. A truly awe-inspiring undertaking. The lake's water slowly filtered down, creating a constant rainfall that is both dreary and beautiful. The rain falls down, just like the thunder. Hallownest's affluent elite lived in ornate towers, comfortably separated from the riffraff below. Ultimately, it looks like the time they spent hoarding all that wealth was wasted. A city sealed, it would appear that efforts were initially made to prevent the infection from reaching the city. All the gates were sealed in an attempt to prevent bugs from entering and exiting, and tram, lift, and stag services were presumably stopped. Unfortunately, these efforts were clearly made in vain. The city's protector, just outside the main gates connecting the city to the fungal wastes, a great stone statue towers over travelers coming and going from the city. The statue is said to represent a knight who served as a protector to the kingdom of Hallownest in ancient times. It looks like a crest of some sort was placed here recently. find the memorial of the Hollow Knight with its 3 dreamers. In the city square, the rainwater overflows a fountain with a sculpture depicting a large, intimidating knight surrounded by 3 smaller figures. Perhaps this has something to do with that ominous temple near the surface, but few seem to remember this mysterious knight, and none can recall what sort of sacrifice it might have made. I find it funny. I dropped something and reacted like it was too loud while everyone in my house is being loud. You're being hypnotized. You're in the mood. You know, yeah, it makes sense. Hornet. A red cloaked bug with an imposing aura and speed and skill to match. She wields her needle and thread in battle with grace and finesse. These tools also allow her to expertly navigate Hellenist's terrain. I was sure she noticed me, but she seemed not to care. I suppose I'm not the one she's after right now. Then we have Coral. Little is known about this self-proclaimed wandering observer. He's certainly a jovial fellow, and seems to find the sights and sounds of Hellenist fascinating. But the way he handles Alail suggests there is more to this mysterious character than meets the eye. I miss him. Why he had to jump into the blue lake. Well, we don't know, Brian. We don't know. Maybe he was just going for a swim. Maybe he's just somewhere else. Then, of course, we have the Relic Seeker Lem. An avid historian and seeker of the relics of Hellenist's past, as well as the civilizations that predated. He's always in the market for ancient artifacts, and will pay top geo for these symbols of antiquity. He offered to buy this journal for 200 geo. And what you can sell to them is all displayed here. We have the Wanderer's Journal, a stone tablet used as journal by some wanderer long ago. The words carved into the surface are difficult to understand. We have the Hellenist seal. According to Lem, the symbol represents Hellenist and the Pale King. It can still be found on architecture all over the kingdom. The King's Idol. A small hand-carved statue representing the Pale King. Each is unique and reflects its carver's vision of the king. Then, of course, we have the Arcane Egg, a most mysterious object, jet black in color, and apparently full of secrets inaccessible to even expert historians. Apparently quite valuable. And then we also have the nailsmith. In his workshop at the edge of the city, this dedicated craftsman toils away, repairing damaged nails and forging new ones. He won't allow himself a final rest until he's achieved nothing short of perfection. I'm shocked I haven't crossed out yet, but you're playing Hollow Knight, right? You were, right? But what will he do once he achieves his life's goal? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. Pale ore. A rare and highly sought after metal used in the crafting of nails and other weapons. Given enough of this stuff, it is said that a nail of unmatched purity could be forged. It's strangely cold to the touch. Yeah, I'm fine. Or do you mean crashed out as in like tilted and got angry? Because that makes more sense. I thought you meant like fell asleep. And then we have the fiends of the city. The lance sentry and the winged sentry. These highly trained guards pursue trespassers within the city and the surrounding areas, both along the ground and in the air. Then we have the husk sentry and the heavy sentry. The kingdom's ground forces continue to stand guard in and around the city, relying on quick and powerful combo attacks to protect the citizens from would-be bandits. We have the great husk sentry. These bulky, immovable city protectors patrol sensitive areas, clobbering intruders with their massive nails. Their thick shields can repel any weapon. Then of course we have the bellflies. Highly volatile and dangerous quick, these small flying creatures dive at their prey. Their explosive nature and ability to curve their flight paths make them especially threatening. Most of Hellenist's upper-class citizens remain holed up in their towers, while some retain their cowardly tendencies. Most have degraded to raw instinct due to the infection, simply assaulting anyone who gets close. Then we have the Watcher Knights. Ever vigilant, even in death. These ironclad husks stand guard over the entrance of the Watcher's spire, striking down any who attempt to enter. The tiny infected flies that now control their bodies seems to give them incredible strength and speed. One night is easy enough to avoid, but they seem to just keep coming. Maybe their numbers could be thinned a little ahead of time. With the chandelier, of course. And then we have the place with the hell room, the soul sanctum. As the infection first began to spread, a misguided sect of scholars committed a terrible sin in their workshop in the heart of the city. They sought to combat the infection by harnessing the power of soul. Countless lives were sacrificed in their twisted, cruel experiments. Ultimately, it was all for naught, as the infection claimed their minds in the end as well. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so many more in the shelf. Are these bizarre machines used to harvest soul from some bugs and inject it into others? How cruel. I see it. We have the mistake and the folly. The unfortunate products of many of the Sanctum's failed experiments. These bugs' bodies have been warped and deformed beyond recognition. Then we have Norman, also known as the Soul Warrior. A particularly dangerous foe that combines soul wizardry with impressive combat skills. It specializes in dashing attacks, sometimes teleporting above its opponent for surprise downward thrusts. The Soul Twister. These experts in the ways of the arcane have learned to harness the power of soul, using it to float through the air and even teleport from place to place. Watch out for the orbs of tainted soul energy they conjure. And of course we have the Soul Master. With the 1, 2, 3. Perhaps the most successful and most powerful soul wielder produced by the Sanctum's experiments. Driven mad by the infusion of an overabundance of soul, he was easily overcome by the infection. Now he uses his extraordinary magic powers to attack any who set foot in the upper levels of the Sanctum's laboratory. My nose is itching. Jesus. A lot, actually. What is this? Now, if any game's lore was like this, I would listen and understand. I mean, if I had any more lore books, I could definitely read through them too. Now I wish Claputo was here. We have his favorite area, the Crystal Peaks. I think I'll be able to get through Crystal before 1 a.m. But that's probably about it. We'll see. So many crystals. A glittering mountain that towers over the kingdom. The bugs of Hallownest carved an extensive series of tunnels throughout the mountain in their efforts to mine its crystals. Even in the midst of the plague that has claimed their minds, they continue their toll. At first glance, things almost seem normal here. In the height of Hallownest growth, the mines of Crystal Peak provided a constant supply of crystals to the kingdom cities. Though some of the bugs likely wandered off after the infection took hold, a majority of the workforce is still active, mindlessly picking away at the deposits of crystal shards found all over. So many crystals. We got 1 big crystal, 2 big crystals. Here's a cluster of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crystals. Another cluster of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crystals. One more with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crystals. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Many of the conveyor belts used to transport these shards are still in operation, though with no one on the other side to carry away the cartloads of crystals. The pits below have begun to fill with piles of these jagged gemstones. And of course, we have Myla. Poor Myla. Unaware of the current state of operations in the mines, a lone bug keeps right on digging, singing to herself as she does. But her memory seems to be fading, and it surely won't be long before she shares the fate of the other miners. Of course, we can find the crystallized mound, which is a very stupid place to be. I hate it, but another ancient temple can be found deep within a region of the mine that seems to have been long abandoned, most likely due to the hazardous conditions in the area. The temple itself seems much older than the surrounding mine shafts. A boulder alone, all the way up here. How unexpected. Snail shaman. Though these crystals grow very slowly, they appear to have completely encased the snail shaman who spent far too long meditating within. The light refracted by these crystals is mesmerizing, but no, I must press on. And at the top we can find the Halonist's crown. Atop the peaks of the mountain, a number of mysterious glyphs can be found. Each give up a radiant light when approached, as though it senses a presence and calls out to be read. Unfortunately, the glyphs don't match any language on record, and were likely left there by the people of a culture that predates Halonist itself. A few seem to depict winged creatures of some sort. Perhaps these winged ones place these glyphs to ensure that future civilizations would remember them. A winged statue at the Precip. A curious statue looms over the town. Its shape is unlike any known bug or creature, and stands apart from the rest of Halonist's style. Its expression fills me with an emotion I can't quite identify. A longing, perhaps. The Fiends of Crystal Peak. We have the Shardmite and the Glemback. Oh my god, that's awesome, Brian. I'm glad you did it. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. The beasts of burden used in Crystal Peak's mining operations have begun to wander aimlessly, with no one left to command them. The crystal protrusions growing from their bodies now make navigating around them a perilous endeavor. Let's go, Brian. Comment, aren't you sleeping? Go back to sleep. 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 You need to sleep. The Husk Miner. When the affection claimed their minds, many of the miners simply continued away as if by instinct, now finding themselves armed with pick claws. They can prove quite the hazard for travelers, especially if encountered in groups. And of course, they have a Luma fly. My heart is racing. I get that. Good job though, Brian. You did good. You're such a good boy. We have the crystallized husk. Some of the miners in the upper levels of the mine have begun to grow crystals within their husks. Their ability to create carefully aimed light beams through these crystals makes them a significant threat. Watch some ASMR to calm yourself down. Yeah, that's a good idea. We have the crystal claw crawler and the crystal hunter. So many crystals. Many of the creatures in the mines have adapted to the mountain's crystals into weapons. Some are able to launch crystalline growths at intruders, while others use crystal lenses to focus beams of searing lights at their targets. Then of course we have the Crystal Guardian. A miner overtaken by the infection, its face completely encased in the mountain's crystal. Driven mad by the light of these crystals, it savagely attacks any who disturb it by unleashing concentrated beams of energy from its body, as well as from other crystal formations in its territory. Be mindful of the beams that shine down from above as the Guardian jumps about, but be sure not to stay in one spot for too long. Was awoken to pick up my phone charger from my mom's friend's house for her, but I'm almost home, so I can sleep. Okay, I'm not gonna be that person because she ever do anything herself. Jesus Christ. What? If she's already awake, needing her phone charger, and she forgot it, I feel like that's on her. It's really mean and rude to awake someone for that, but that's just my opinion. Can we get through deepness though as well? I think that's a long one. Maybe not. No, we can probably get through deepness then. A dark and foreboding place, deep below the kingdom, full of twisting tunnels and nasty crawling things. The only light in most of its passages is the faint glow of a bioluminescent fungus that grows sparingly. It's okay, it's not far, she lives like 300 meters away, and why couldn't she get it herself then? Jesus Christ. Especially, okay, sorry, my throat pain sounds. Like, especially if she knows you struggle with sleeping, why would she awake you to go 300 meters when she could do that and it would take her like 10 minutes? Throat said meow, basically, yeah. I'm sorry, but that bothers me a whole lot. The creatures of deepness completely refused the Pale King's rule, choosing instead to live as they always had, cloaked in darkness. Even so, the infection seems to have just begun to take hold here as well. Bothered gold fluffy is scary. Huge, terrible monstrosities called the Carpedes burrow their way through extensive networks of tunnels in the rocky terrain. It's okay, it's no big deal. I can fall asleep undisturbed in about 2 minutes. Okay. I'm unsure if I believe you, but I'm still on the fence, but I hope so. For your sake, I hope so. The incessant rumbling is enough to drive away any decent bug insane. I love this. The reading of it, or just me being mad. Keep moving and watch out for disturbances in the soil. Those horrible dirt carvers are everywhere. Cannibal, you can't answer yes to an or question. It's a this or that. Yes. Rows of decaying husks line carved out holes in the cavern floors, their fangs and pincers creating insurmountable spike pits. Their web-walking critters seem to have little trouble traversing them, though. Okay. Bothered ASMR called Fluffy. Who would have thought? The failed tramway. The kingdom made efforts to expand into this dark territory, but those efforts were met with ferocious resistance. The ruins of a tram station stand as a symbol of the conflicts that ended this expansion. It would appear there are some places even Holonists' influence cannot tame. Add cute onto that, shut up. You're just asking for it at this point. Tram pass. Tram passes were highly sought after items that demanded a considerable price, and the sale of each pass required the consent of the Pale King. This exclusivity meant that only the most elite of Halonist's citizens were able to ride in the lap of luxury. Anyone want to ride in the lap of luxury? Sounded kind of sad, not gonna lie. Trams. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lumaflight lanterns. The ultimate in luxurious locomotion. Oh, but thank you, Arius of Autumn. Thank you. Welcome in. I really appreciate the follow. The trams were once the most fashionable means of traveling among the lower regions of the kingdom. Plush seats and musical accompaniment made for quite a relaxing ride. Then of course we have the Weaver's Den, a mysterious tribe that thrives in the shadows. The Weavers chose to build their den in the dim corners of Deepnest. Here, amongst the murky darkness, they established a history and culture all their own, their stories woven in spider silk. As signs of the infection have begun to appear in Deepnest, the Weavers seem to have evacuated their den in quite a hurry. I'm gonna try some of the kisses again. They're kind of loud. Tickles, 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 tickles. We love them. Tinkles, 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 tinkles. Some good night kisses for you guys. Honestly, your voice is so peaceful. It's nice to listen to, and I so but thank you. Happy Mother's Day, called Mama Fluffy. We get kisses. Sometimes you do. Thank you, Ellie. But I'm not a mama. I'm just mommy. What's even going on? If you read the pin message, you'll see it. But also, big ass subathon is going on. But you came in at my last 5 minutes before going to sleep. But I'm glad, Arius. I'm glad that I can be of some peace. True, you're my mommy. Yeah, you're such a baby. We have the distance village with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 cocoons of silk. I'm sorry, I've been busy. It's okay. You're still gonna have almost 11 hours tomorrow. Me not a baby. Yeah, you're a baby. You're such a cute baby. It's okay. Just accept it. Don't worry about it. The people here seem a bit off, and they keep insisting that I sit and rest. What are they after? In a remote corner of this already remote region, an all but abandoned village hangs above an underground lake. Its houses all suspended from the ceiling by webs. You pulled him for the sub. He's gone to bed. But I will make sure, if you don't come back tomorrow, that I'll tell him. And then we have the Fiends of Deep Nest. We have the Dirt Carver. And we have the Carver Hatcher. Ooh, Hollow Knight. Yeah, I'm reading through the Wondrous Journal. Ooh, that was actually kind of a good sound. Kind of. Not too good, but kind of good. Spawned from flying hatchers, these hideous crawling predators ambush their prey by digging small tunnels and emerging from them quickly, leaving no time to react. They're also surprisingly capable jumpers and can climb up vertical walls. I got hit by a dog. You did? I'm so sad to hear that, Ellie. And then, oh, but thank you, Timbo. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome in. It looked like you. The dog. You call me dog. Your dog. We have the grub mimic. The reason you have trust issues in this game. A most horrendous trickster. This foul creature mimics the form of a harmless grub to lure unsuspecting travelers near, and then shows its true colors. It was a very pretty dog of it. Thank you. Thank you, Ellie. And then we have the corpse scrapers. Thank you. Thank you for the pity. I think one bit adds just the slightest bit of more than a second to the timer. But thank you. A parasite that lurks within husks, biding its time. When the husk is slain, it quickly takes over, transforming into a skittering, wall-clumping abomination. And then we have the Deepling, Deep Hunter, and the Little Weaver, the spiders. These many-legged monsters can often be found creeping around in the shadows, while most stick to walls and ceilings. The larger ones flitter about on their silken threads, suddenly emerging from dark corners to chase their prey. And then we have the stalking devoured. These are the bitches of Deepnest. Using their thick, armored claws as makeshift masks, these cloaked hulks wait for the victims to get close before lashing out violently. And then, of course, we have Deepnest's boss, Nosk, which is one of the, honestly, coolest bosses, ambience-wise, in the game. The fight in itself is nothing much, but just the whole build-up to it is amazing. A devious beast that takes the form of others, exploiting their curiosity in order to draw them into its clutches. The lifeless husks of its many victims can be found strung up all around the lair. Timbo, you're such a good boy. Wait, you've been live since before I woke up and I didn't get a note. You've been in the Discord, Ellie. The ping went off at noon for me. You've been chatting in the Discord. There was Among Us game night. I've been here for 13 hours, Ellie. 13. And speaking of the 13 hours, we've hit 1 a.m. Yeah, I saw y'all in the VC, yeah. From now on, I will always be live during the Among Us. Also, hi. I won't finish this, which means we will have more to do if we ever do this again. But I need to go to bed, guys. I do. Sleep is for the weak, not when you have to be here for so many hours. Ali, I've been live for 13 hours. I have 10 and a half left to go, at least. I'm gonna need the sleep. Otherwise, I will just be a bit of a sleep for the week. How about I sleep with the week? Sleep, Serpent, are you strong? I've been awake for 10. I've been awake for 14 and a half soon. Nah, I'm on sleep the whole week. No, I have too much to do this week. I have so many exciting things to do this week. Is this tapping good for you guys? Because I like it, but Serpent, oil up. That's kind of crazy. Being awake for 14 and a half hours, you mean? Or what part? Yeah, the tapping is amazing. Okay, good. I thought it was kind of good. Because it wasn't this like crinkle tapping that sometimes happens. I always have that oil near and fluffies around. Oh, I see. Yeah, that happens. Which side is better? This one? Or that one? You use rubbing alcohol as oil? I don't think that's oil, Ellie. That's alcohol. The burn feels good. No, stop. That's not good. That's gonna sting. Well, Serpent, maybe it's like you. chain on my jockey? No. You cannot. I cannot be tied down. Wow. I would love to show my belt though, because that's so cool. I have a really cool belt. You can hear it if I move around enough. There's so many. Yeah, you can hear it a lot actually. Let's see it. Okay, I'm gonna try to stand up really slowly because chair probably makes sound. I really love it. I think it's so cool. It's perfect. No, that was not something I could tap on. I can tap on this. Pretty cool. Thank you. That's a different tap. Goth Fluff is so pretty. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. It's not my usual look. But I will say that the hair really do fit the alternative look. Goth mommies do it best. Do what best? Okay, I need to prepare a new sleeping screen. I don't know if the clicking is gonna be too much. I hope not. Because I had planned on going at midnight and then getting back at 10 a.m. But I stayed until 1 a.m. so I'm gonna move it to 11. Here we go, I think. Just call it clicking ASMR, I suppose. But that's only good if it's actually good, you know. You guys have been so amazing today. And you all deserve some good rest. Oh, I have an idea. So have you come and sleep? You said in 2 minutes. It's been almost 20 since you said that. What do you mean? I had an idea that I wanted to act upon. You are loved just for being who you are, just for existing. Yes, I'm in bed, but I had to say you did good today. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Get some good sleep, Fluffy. Thank you. I'm just gonna wait for this thing to download first. Don't ignore me before I touch you, comment. Make way for the unprecedented and watch your reality rearrange itself. That is so true. I'm giving you guys some affirmations. Why? Because I can. Are you good enough? Yes. Yes, you are. You are so much more than enough. I am. I'm Sigma. No. No. I am good enough. Come who you are inside is what helps you make and do everything in life. Your perspective is unique. It's important. And it counts. Is she dropping wisdom for us? I'm a potato. Ali, you're a potato. And it's okay. You're allowed to be. Yippee. You are better than you used to be. Better than you were yesterday. But hopefully not as good as you'll be tomorrow. All the carbonation I've drunk today really shows itself now. It's kind of annoying. I'm giving you permission to root for yourself. And while you're at it, root for those around you too. Your life is already a miracle of chance, waiting for you to shape its destiny. Embrace the glorious mess that you are. I'm rooting for Fluffy to get a better job, that's so true. Thank you. Does this make a sound? It kinda does, but not as it does for me. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. So let's see if we can, if I do this, and then we shall do this. And change this to this. Oh my god, that is so true. How would I, you know what, I gotta change things. Bars, yeah, literal bars. I think I need to, I think I just move this probably, this should be fine. Do it like the question of the stream, yeah. Okay, there we go, I think. Can you select something else, please? Thank you. Ooh, okay, that becomes an issue. Single player, oh I see. I want to say that, like, for me, if I'm just playing on my own, single player, but I do enjoy playing with friends. Nothing beats the social, like, connection you get with people, with playing with them. So I do enjoy me. I have always enjoyed me some League, but with a bit of a asterisks on that one. And then it started with Minecraft. And then we have some Apex. And then we have Overwatch. Phasmophobia. Are those the multiplayer games I play? I think so. Will you play with me? What game? Asterix only. Asterix as in a star. Because I don't enjoy League as is. But I may enjoy some ARAM sometimes. Bed sim? No, I will not. But I think you should sleep very well in it. You know what? Let's just make it smaller. I think that'll work. It'll be good enough for the purpose. So, oh man, yeah. You are not getting Goth Mommy. Sorry. But Goth Mommy needs to go to sleep. Right. I hope that wasn't too loud for anyone. Sorry. I'm not really streaming for ASMR, you know. Brian will wait. Get the Goth Mommy? No. Brian will not. Oh, can I actually like get some cool? What do I remember? Ellie is just Ellie. Ellie is just being Ellie. Can I do that? Like, you know what? This is me trying things. I've never done ASMR properly before, but like, you know, the like pulling and the oh yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. I'm a little sussy, yeah. Ayo, it actually kind of worked. Don't get me. No, 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 no. I'm just gonna pull some negative energy that you have here. I'm just. I want my manhood. Yeah, no, it was just ASMR training. I wanted to try it. I thought something else. No, 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 no. Of course not. I'm gonna. Okay. I played around enough, I think. It is bedtime, my little pumpkins. It's almost 13 and a half hours and I'm already late. As always. So now is the question though. Since I think some people have fallen asleep with my stream open, do I keep it on this like fireplace, crackling, cozy ambience? Because otherwise I would have left it with some music. But I think I think it is bad if I change it now. Oh, but thank you, Elizabeth. Potato, thank you so much and welcome in. Welcome in. So what do we think? Is it a good idea or not? It's not mean, it's just already. Okay, we keep it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna. I think I'll change it when I wake up tomorrow. So then it'll be music for like however long I wake up before I actually come back. But yeah, let's. It's gonna be. I will be back. What is that? Good plan. Thank you. And I will also, when I actually leave, I will change chat to emote only, since I will not be here, nor will any mods. So we cannot moderate the chat. So I'm gonna change it to emote only as soon as I head out. Bye, pretty goth woman. Bye. This is gonna be the last of the goth you get to see. She will not come back, sadly. I'll be the mod Elino. Sorry, but no. Oh man. It's gonna be, now it's 1. It's gonna be 9 hours until 10. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be gone for almost 9.5. That's my plan. Okay, at this point I'll just wait until off. I'll wait 8 more minutes. It's fine. Or maybe just 3 more minutes. You get 3 more minutes. So let's hope this works. What did I say? 9.5, right? This should work if I do it like that. Are those signs like so tomorrow at 11? Exactly. The plan was to go until midnight and then get back at 10, but we went a little bit over. Yeah, that is so true, Ellie. Elizabeth, we welcome her in. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful sleep. You little cutie patooties. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central European Summertime. Or in 9 hours and 35 minutes. Have a good rest, Fluffy. You deserve it. Thank you. I'm gonna try. I will try. I have to remove makeup first and get out of this getup. And then I have to probably wind down a little and then we're gonna go sleep. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I won't get all of my hours, but it'll be fine. It'll be 4 a.m. for me. Well, I'm gonna have this much on the clock when it's 4 a.m. So if nothing more is added, it's gonna be until 2 p.m. for you. So it's gonna be fine. Bye, Fluffy. Get some good sleep. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'll wake early. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. though. But you guys, Goth Mommy Fluffy says goodbye. And I will see you tomorrow.